to say? Well, I want all the people in the stands that booed me, they gonna cry when they go home.
All right, so I hear people talking about this face-off between Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford. And as you guys know, I too much don't care for the fight, but I seen people talking about it. But I watched this right here, and I seen people starting to say that Terrence Crawford was looking scared and all this other stuff. And I just laughed because I instantly knew that whoever was saying that was clearly projecting, because they seen the same thing that I seen. Now, you know me, I keep it funky with you. If I think something is there, or somebody looking scared or somebody, I'll let you know. But when I watched this, it was clear to see to me that Canelo was the one that looked uncomfortable. Just look at his face right here. Now, I notice when people show this clip, they always cut this part out, or they just want to show you Terrence Crawford's face. But compare the two. Who looks uncomfortable? So, people out here is hilarious. But I've been waiting for people to irritate Crawford, piss him off. But I noticed y'all been treading lightly with Crawford. Y'all ain't been talking much smack about him. Y'all ain't been attacking him that much. Hell, Canelo fans ain't even been racist that much. And I just found that weird, especially since they love to attack everybody. But go ahead and piss him off. But see me, like I said, I didn't care for the fight until Canelo Alvarez said this.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring the smaller ring in the...
Now the problem with this is, he know damn well that Terrence Crawford is not a fighter known for running. So basically, he tried to use what's now being a racial stereotype towards black fighters. It was a low-ass blow. And that's why Terrence Crawford ended up saying what he was saying. So just for doing that and using fan rhetoric and bullshit, because it made no sense at all to say that to Terrence Crawford, because he fights nothing like that. And he knows that. So when he said that, that was Canelo throwing a low blow. Some racist shit. Low key. That's what did. Now, even though I don't look at Canelo as a racist person, even though his fan base is racist as fuck, I don't really look at Canelo like that. But throughout the years, Canelo has adapted his fan base rhetoric, and he likes to regurgitate it. So when he does shit like that, can't help but not like him even more. You know what I'm saying? Besides not giving you the fights that you want to see, because as you know, I would like to see Canelo Alvarez, David Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still on that. But they're going to end up paying for that in the end. But that's a video for another day. But like I said, I just thought it was hilarious, that they try to put this on. Why are you talking about fear right now? Let's get something real clear. All right? Let's get something real clear. Number one, out of all things you could do, trying to project fear onto Terrence Crawford, no, not even. That's not a guy you can do that with. The last thing he is afraid, and you guys know that. But most importantly, let's not forget that this is a fight that Terrence Crawford, supposedly throughout boxing history, there's supposed to be no way in the world he's supposed to be able to beat Canelo Alvarez. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that this is a freak show. All right? And while we talking about fear, how dumb does it look for somebody to be talking about Terrence Crawford looks afraid, when the whole reason why we're having this fight is because Canelo's afraid? Do I need to say that again? The whole reason we even having this fight because Canelo don't want to fight David Benavidez. Keep it a buck. All right. So to be talking about fear and we having this fight out of fear is just fucking, that's an oxymoron shit. Straight up. Now here's the interesting thing. Everybody want to talk this scare stuff, but when you look at Canelo Alvarez, he's obviously intimidated by Terrence Bud Crawford due to the fact that this dude had to put on platform shoes, damn near look like go-go boots. Am I lying? Look, and this is the crazy thing about it. That's psychological right there. So even just standing next to him, he feels inferior in some type of way. He didn't have to go this far and do this. This really doesn't serve no purpose other than to make him feel better. You know what I'm saying? Because if he's smaller than him, you know what I'm saying? What does it matter? It's about power, right? It's about the experience, right? Right? What's that about? There's been other opponents that's been taller than Canelo Alvarez. Why couldn't he just show up at the height that he was born at?
The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Wow.